Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Christian from Berlin. I figured out over the years that sometimes if you take out a little bit of the tempo from a fast song, it becomes much nicer piano piece. Hello Mary Lou originally is a rockabilly country song, so I took out the rockabilly bit and all of a sudden I quite like it. It's a mid-tempo country song. I hope you like my version. If you did, please leave a like, helps my channel greatly, also makes me quite happy. Enjoy. Let me help you with this one. Are there any Mary Lou's out there? That would be fantastic. Please make yourself heard in the comment section. Now, I took out the tempo and the rockabilly feeling, and suddenly it becomes a wonderful mid-tempo country song. And if we want to do a country song, we have to give it a country sound. How do we do that? Beautiful run-ups, run-downs, and the Floyd Kramer slip note style. And the runs up and run downs and the slip notes are going to be the thing we have a look at. You know, there is the slow replay of the entire piece. It's a special service only I do on my channel where you can learn at your own tempo. Now, before we start, give me 10 seconds to show you this little slip note, because we are going to use that, so it's better in your hands when we do the piece. So you just play, it's the third, you want to slip from the D to the E, and you first do it slowly. Then you play it as a 16th. And then, after a couple of times, you have the feeling of this, the motor memory knows what to do, and then you just tip it slightly, and you get the beautiful sound that we want. there is a tutorial on country piano teaching you all you ever wanted to know about country piano and life in general. I link it in the description box. It's very popular. So we start 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and here we have what we just learned. You see, but it has to be automatized by you, that you can play it in the piece. 1 and 2 and 4 and 1. And I told you that the run-ups are also a challenge here. So you're going to be fast here when we want to go from C to F. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now be fast to be here in time. And now, right hand, undersetting, very important. And now, very important too, when this is on the 4 and, but that you are on the 5th finger and on the F. That's very important because then you want to go on here. So, we do the run up again, together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now, what I told you. Oh, what I told you, yes. 1. Right undersetting. 5th finger in the left hand. Okay? And we have again that slip note. Now you can play it and it's not a problem. On F. 1 and 2 and 3. And now comes the easy part, easy stretch. We can catch some breath. Just be a little bit, aware of the syncopations. That's the only thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and slip note. You see all these little syncopations, but many of you will know the song Hello Mary Lou, and you know that helps. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 slip and little fill and yes. If you do not manage to play the tremolo without going into chaos with the left hand, then you just leave it out. We don't lose much, but if you want, it's a little ornamentation. And now we come to a tough bit. Yeah, we also have a little bit of tough bits. We want to go to the E7 now. It sounds nice, but you have to remember the transition chords, and we will start first, fourth of the E7. Now, what we do is, I don't explain, you just copy what the master is doing. We don't care what chord is behind that. It would be the F sharp half diminished. We don't care. You just do what I do. So, on the F sharp, this one comes. This will be the complete F sharp half diminished. Now I explained it. Okay. So again, we play only a couple of notes of this chord. We play. Now comes the. Where am I? I'm lost in the countryside. Ah, yeah. Then this one. You know, it's okay. I explained to you. It helps a little bit. You can think of it, you know, with it as an E minor, as an E minor with the G in the bass, or you could see it as a G6. Yeah, just as a memory hook. Okay, again. here we are on the E7 with the F sharp, the bass, which leads to... And the whole thing really sounds quite nice. And now together. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba. And... And then... And a run down here. You come from the D7. D7. Here we want to go down, so you have to do the other setting here. Right and yeah. Christian Kramer. 1 and 2 and typical country idiom. Going quickly at the end of the first verse, 1 and 2 and... Yeah, that's the sound we want. And now, we reached, it's the lowest note you probably ever played, maybe. We do the true country style upbeat to the next chorus. From the fifth down, back to the C. And you have to be on the fifth finger always, because our accompaniment goes up. So, fifth finger. The accompaniment, you might have realized, is very simple. Left hand is just always between the triad, the simple triad, and the sixth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The structure stays the same. It's on F, it's the same. On the G, G is the same. And even on the D, it's the same. The triad plus the 6. Okay, now we go to the next chorus. 1 and 2. No, it's the verse. It's not the chorus. It's a verse now. And the verse is really quite easy. You know, country songs are not complicated usually. So let me just play and see where you might have troubles. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now. So I loosened up the rhythm a little bit, played a little bit more openly the beat by adding triplets in the right hand, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Just triplets. And what you do, you play the second finger and the fourth finger on the B flat, because you want to reach out to the C and the E flat. See? Second and fourth finger, and you have no problems. And then and again the rundown. And here, this is by myself. Sometimes I try with these pieces, where can I do what? And here, these fills in the right hand come together with the rundown from G7 to C. We want to go in style. We do everything here in style on my channel. We go from G7, bum, 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 ba-dum. Imagine an upright bass, double bass, and in the right hand. Now, slip note. What a beautiful sound. Let's have a look in the right hand. 1 and slip note between the third and the fifth of G. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Now I play already the thing in C. Well, hold on. 1 and... You see? Now it's between the third and the fifth of C. Before we are in G, like G chord, where am I? Ah, yeah. 1 and 2. And now I think in C already. And together with the rundown, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and upbeat. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and same. Yeah. Attention, when the rundown comes in the left hand that you have the first finger, it saves you much headache. And and now actually comes the hardest bit. Yeah, it looks very unconspicuous, but it's the last chorus. And what we do here, I allowed myself to play. We come from the verse. Now look at this, and it sounds so nice that I just had to do it. And the problem for you is you have to play these thirds. Now we play the upbeat in thirds, which is not such a problem in itself, but at the same time, you have to reach out to the G here. So while you just about try to manage this one, the left hand has also to manage to reach further out. So you lose sight of both hands. So you should practice the left hand by heart, that you can play this blindly, that you can have a quick glimpse at the left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now I loosen it up even more. That is actually really, this is quite easy. Okay, yeah, I'll put a little bit of fill in between. Yeah. Now look. Oversetting. But that's about it. And another slip note. This time it's up the mountain, slip note up with the second finger. Duk, duk, duk. You know, if you're on my channel regularly, you know this already. So better subscribe, makes your life easier, saves you valuable lifetime. So 1 and now the longest fill you possibly ever played is G7. We are in the last chorus. Now look at this. We want the first one again on the G. I told you. And now look at this. 1 and oh. Now let's have a look what my right hand is doing. You remember the major blues scale, don't you? Don't you? Students, you should remember everything I say. Now, and it's just playing that down. And once you know that this is the major blues scale and that the right hand is only playing this, it all makes sense all of a sudden. Let's play it right hand alone. 1 and 2 and 3, fourth finger, and 4 and that's it. Oversetting is really important here. Oversetting on the G, and we go down. Everybody goes down anyway. Okay. Now, together with the left hand, 1 and. Yeah, and we have another fill, 1 and. Chords. And now we're doing the E7 bit again, and we do just the same as before. 1. What did I do here? I played it. No. We play the A again. Sorry, it's my own sheet music is wrong here. I must correct it. So we have the 1, and we do just the same. So, oh, Christian. 1 and 2 and. So just like before, 1 and 2. Are you with me? I am not. Now. And we're approaching the safe harbor of the end. And it's repeated with a little variation, which you can figure out easily yourself. Oh, we do the F fills, we do a little variation, 1 and 2 and. Very easy. And a little bit of blues 6 and. Yeah, you figure that all out in the now coming slow replay. I hope I could shed some light on the hard moments. Practice is still on you. Practice time. I say thanks very much. And see you in my next one. Bye bye.